To all of you, in this class I am going to start with another important topic of chapter human health and disease, and the topic is adolescence and drugs, alcohol or alcohol abuse. Adolescence and drugs, alcohol abuse. So before going to start, first revise our previous class content, then we proceed to the today's topic. In previous class we have discussed about the alcohol or drugs and types of drugs which are commonly used by the youngster. Now these drugs are commonly opioids, cannabinoids and coca alkaloids. Opioids obtained from the Papaver somniferum plant and coca alkaloid obtained from the Erythroxylum coca, and cannabinoids obtained from the plant Cannabis sativa plant. So all these drugs obtained from the different plant sources. Except these, some of the other drugs which are commonly used in the medical field, or for treating the mental illness like depression or insomnia. These drugs are barbiturate, amphetamine. Now some of the other drugs also used in treating the mental illness, amphetamine, which used in treatment of the mental illness like depression or insomnia. Some of the other drugs like morphine used for treating the heart failure or pain under the heart failure. Now some use as a painkiller during the surgery also. So beside these drugs, some of the useful drugs mainly used by the doctors in the medical field or prescribed by the doctors for or they use in formation of the medicines. So other than these, drugs or alcohol are very harmful substances that are used by inappropriate use by the children which belong to this group, which belongs to the adolescence period, a period which is about 12 to 18 year period. In this period, so many changes occur in our body, so many physical or emotional or behavioral changes in our body. So during this period, nonsense. So what are the changes which occur in our body? That means emotional changes, physical changes or biological changes. Biological changes occur in our body. Except these, some behavioral changes also occur. Behavioral changes, that means during this phase some of the nature characteristic or behavior of children may also change during the adolescence period. They actually do not understand about what their parents or teachers guide, what are guiding them. Now because of these, because of the stress also, the drugs or alcohol consumed by mostly this or young age humans, mostly by males, but they are mostly belong to the adolescence phase or belongs to the adult phase. Now because of these changes, because of the behavioral changes, or because of the physical biological changes, actually the adult, or actually the humans which are belong to this group do not understand what is actually their social norm or values. So they become against about against to their parents, against to their teachers, because they are not aware how the drugs are complicated, how the alcohol consumption is complicated, or what are the risks for consuming drugs or alcohol. So, or because of the peer pressure, or some of the family changes or family environment also promote them to towards the drugs or alcohol. So what are the reason the behind the taking of drugs or alcohol by a particular age group? So what is the cause of these drugs? Mainly the excited, or they want to excited, what they want to know about their complication. They want to know actually what after taking this, what are changes, what are the changes which occur in our body, or how the person feel after taking the drugs and alcohol. For the because they are so curious about the drugs or alcohol, so that the what is the function of these drugs or alcohol. So there are so many causes that they may be the drugs, taking of drugs or alcohol may be inherent also. That means if their parents are if the children parents taking drugs or alcohol, so they also, the children are also move towards the drugs or alcohol, because their genes are already present. The receptors for drugs or alcohol are already present in their body, so always they promote, or because of the family environment, they also promote towards the taking drugs or alcohol. So what are the cause? That means they, for the excitement, taking adventure, or curious, that means curiosity is also present among this age group, that what is the function of, or what actually the drugs and alcohol do with our body, and how the humans feel after taking the drugs or alcohol. So, or because of family environment, family environment, that means if the family environment is not good, there is so violence, or in their family there is no any support from their parents. So all these because of their family environment, that promote, all these things promote the children towards the drugs, because they are not feeling good in their family. There is no support from the family. Their parents are not supporting them for their studies, not supporting, they are not able to understand the feelings of children, and so many the peer pressure is also present, social pressure is also present. So because of the social pressure, so they have to succeed in their they if children is not able to study the medical, study the books of medical field, books of IIT field. So the parents force them to study or they do not want to go under the in the medical field, they do not want to go in the IIT field, engineering field. So such a pressure are created by the parents, their peer group, because their peer group is also taking the hard subject, so they have to take that hard subject. They have to take, if their peer group want to take mathematics, so if the children is not able to solve the problems of math, but their peer group taking the math group, so they want to take, the peer pressure also occur on that child. So they have, that creates a emotional instability in the child, that they also want to take the math group, but he or she is not able to solve the problems of mathematics. Due to this such a pressure that create, because of the pressure created on the mind of that children, that child, or created the boy, created on the girl, so because of this they undergoes in anxiety, undergoes in depression. So all these mental instability cause in the that child, because of the peer group, because of their family wants to wants that his or her child take the bio group, take mathematics, take science, not humanities, not political science, not commerce. So all these if the beside thinking about their child, they think about social norms, what the what actually doing their neighbor child, what is doing their friend's child. So according to them, they follow the beside thinking about their child, they thinking about the social status mainly. So that's why, that is the major cause of the family, that is the major cause of the unhappy family, unsupportive family, because they want to take student or take a subject, a particular subject to the student, but student do not want to, the child do not want to study that particular subject. So this is the major cause of the unhealthy family, this is the major cause of the unhealthy behavior of their parents. So all these things actually do not support the that child, peer group do not support the child, that child. So that also that is also a cause of move towards the drugs, the that moves the child towards the drugs. Now the anxiety, another anxiety, depression. So anxiety, depression, so this is a mental illness, so mental illness that promote the child towards the, that force the child towards the drugs or alcohol. Another is or alcohol. So inherent nature of the characteristic, inherent nature of the behavior. That means if the if behaviors are transferred from one generation to another generation, from parents to their offspring, so why not the such behavior like addiction are inheritable? They are also inherit, shows the inheritance, inherit from one generation to another generation to, so this is the major cause of this is the major cause of the person of the addiction. Behavior or skills, the addiction may also transfer from one generation to another generation. Now what is the effect of drugs or alcohol in our body? Effects of drugs and alcohol. So many complications occur after using the drugs or alcohol. That complications are mainly that are caused by the drugs or alcohol are cirrhosis. Now, uh, now, what are the effects of drugs and alcohol on our body? So, decision making ability of person loss, uh, mostly aggression appear in person. So, person who is taking drugs uh, have or their memory power also decreases with time. So, memory decreases, decrease in memory, decrease in memory, the loss of decision making ability or lack of decision making ability, lack of decision making ability, some uh, aggressiveness, aggressive aggressiveness, sweating, actually aggressiveness also appear in the such kind of human, or and if they start or stop taking the drugs or alcohol, or suddenly they stop taking of drugs or alcohol, so many complications occur in our body. That means the syndrome is known as withdrawal syndrome. Withdrawal syndrome. Withdrawal syndrome caused by the type of human. What is withdrawal syndrome? Appearance of anxiety, depression, shakiness. The person always thinking about the drugs or alcohol. Approximately 10 to 15, 20 times they are thinking about the drugs or alcohol. If they stop taking drugs or if they stop taking alcohol, for example. Now, shakiness also appear. Sweating appear in that person. Withdrawal syndrome. Nausea also appear in that person or during the withdrawal syndrome. If they are continuously they are continuous going to take drugs or alcohol, so many complications, so many organ dysfunction in their body. That means overdose of drugs also cause coma. Uh, and also if they are continuously taking alcohol, or due to the overdose of drugs, and combine if person use combination of drugs or alcohol, so this is the common symptom may appear due to the overdose of drug. Now, except these, respiratory failure also occur. Respiratory failure also occur. Cardiac arrest or failure of cardiovascular system also occur due to the uncontrolled use of drug or overdose of drugs or alcohol, or due to the use of alcohol because they are toxic or they are digest. Most of the drugs or alcohol digest by the liver, so mainly they affect the liver cells. They cause inflammation in the liver cells, cause secretion of fluid in the liver, inside the liver cell. So due to in the liver. So these are the common symptoms or common effect which generally occur after taking drugs or alcohol in uncontrolled manner. If a person taking 15 time consumed 15 time alcohol in any occasion per month, so the person going towards the addiction, that person going towards the addiction, because or if they are taking 5 time even in a week, so that person is also going towards the addiction because of the more consumption of the alcohol, because they consuming more alcohol in their lifestyle. So obviously the best thing is about the alcohol and the drugs is that their receptors are already present in our body. So once a person takes drugs or alcohol, our receptors get triggered by the alcohol. They want the alcohol and drugs continuously. If the person stop taking alcohol and drugs, so receptors always want, or they trigger after they trigger when the person takes or stop the taking alcohol or drugs. So they want that drugs or chemical that are present in drugs or alcohol. They want that chemical which are present in drugs or alcohol. Or if the person stop taking drugs or alcohol, the receptors which is already present in our body get stimulated after taking one time, after taking 2 time, depend upon the person. If they are the person have the inherited addiction, so their receptors activated from one time after a one time consumption of alcohol or drugs. So due to this reason, though, the receptors, because every time the dose increases, so their receptor become more tolerant towards the drugs or alcohol. They one after one, or as the time increases, as the dose or is also increases, the receptor tolerance also increases, or they are not satisfied by the previous one dose. They always want more dose as compared to the previous dose. So when you take second time, when you yesterday, if you take the alcohol amount, for example 100 gram, when you take second gram, when you take same amount of alcohol second time, so your receptors are generally will not satisfied by that amount. They always require more and more as compared to the previous dose. So always require more dose as compared to the previous dose. Now what are the how we control or prevent the drugs and alcohol abuse? So they are depend, the cure is not possible, so prevention is the best cure of drugs or alcohol. So how we can prevent the taking of drugs or alcohol? Prevention. So first is stop undue peer pressure. Stop undue peer pressure. That means if a child wants to take a specific subject according to their interest, so allow them that for taking that particular subject, for move towards their interest, so that they can move towards their interest. If you allow them, if parents allow them, so they are able to take their interest. For example, just an example. So stop undue peer pressure. Now, second is education and counseling. Education and counseling. Education is and counseling. So education about the drugs and their side effect, and counseling for for career, for and also guidance towards their career, and so many things which are related to the education and career, that if a person is educated, if a children is educated, they know about drugs or alcohol, what actually the effect of, what are the effects of drugs or alcohol in our body. If they know that taking of drugs, alcohol is not one time or single time, it repeated so many times by consumer, repeated so because of the unawareness in the human being, so in that person. So education is needed for, or proper counseling is needed for that person. So counseling is the person ask the counseling of that person is simply ask them that what is their need, what they want, and what are their choices, what are their interests. So all these things are important. So make them make suitable direction, make then that they can move towards the suitable direction, they can move towards achieving the goal, move towards their goal, their interest. So all these consider under the education and counseling. Now third is seeking help from their parent and peer, seeking help from their parents and peer. So they actually when actually every addicted person want generally know that they are making wrong decision. If they are taking drugs or alcohol, the decision is so wrong. So if their parents help them, their peer group help them, if friends know that their friend is taking alcohol, their friend is taking drugs, so inform their parents that proper help and guidance is needed by the child, is needed by the boy or girl. So they are seeking for help from their parents, from their peer group, or because of the suitable guidance they can easily move away from the drugs or alcohol. Now fourth is seeking help from professional and medical field, seeking professional and medical help. So there are so many healthcare center or de-addiction center, rehabilitation, all these actually present or situated in your city. So ask them for help. So many psychiatrists, there are psychiatrists, psychologists. So ask them for help if any child is drawn towards the drugs or alcohol. So drawn towards the alcohol and drugs. So psychiatrists, psychologists also help. Psychologist, logist. Other than these, de-addiction centers are also present in our society. De-addiction center, psychologist, psychiatrist, de-addiction center, de-addiction center. So all these help for moving that child away from the drugs, away from the alcohol. So here is the overall about drugs and alcohol. I hope you like this video. Keep listening and watching me, and thank you for listening and watching me.